Yo, what's happening out there, gamers? My name's Rolleezy, and I'm here back on the channel with a very important video that everybody needs to see. Alright, you guys gotta listen. It's a lot of information, but I've been meaning to make this video for a while now, like at least a month or so. We just didn't have many car duplication glitches to really, touch on this subject. It wasn't really worth it. But we are stacked right now with money glitches, solo car dupe glitches, all that stuff. So I think it's a really good time to actually start educating you guys on how you need to be selling cars. So with that note, here's the title. We are going to be going over the daily sell limit. Alright, a lot of you guys have been asking me recently too, like, what about custom plates? What's a daily sell limit? Things like that. And I'm going to touch on every single freaking thing. Last time I made a video on this, I didn't even have 100 subscribers yet. If you look back at my old videos, I was at like 80 subs when I made a video on that. So I think it's about time to actually make something new that I can reach out to a lot more people with, alright? So all the information is basically the same, but I'm going to go over it in a little bit of a different manner. I will have screenshots on the screen of like really important, info and things that you guys are going to need to know if you don't, if you kind of get lost while I'm speaking and you gotta, and you get lost in the gameplay. So what is the daily sell limit? The daily sell limit basically is the amount of cars you're allowed to sell in one day, alright? One day equals 30 hours in GTA. That's not 24 hours, it's 30 hours, okay? Rockstar implemented that to make it a bit trickier to actually sell cars in a timely fashion and make the max amount of money. So the history of the daily sell limit and, dupe detection, which is huge, dupe, a lot of people are asking, what is dupe detection? Well, what dupe detection is when you actually sell too many cars or too fast, too many cars in one day, or you sell too many cars within a certain amount of time, you can get dupe detected. And yeah, so there's a threshold that you guys don't want to pass, okay? The threshold is 60 minutes. Alright, so the 60-minute threshold means that if you sell more than 2 cars within 60 minutes, your account is going to get flagged, alright? It gets 1 or 2 markers on the side of your name, basically, in the Rockstar servers. Now, what that means is that they know that you are overselling. They don't know you're selling dupes, they just know that you're overselling. So, in the gameplay right here, I'm going to show you exactly how I sell my cars. These are the recent dupes I've been making. They have custom plates on them, they're all clean. The way I know they're clean is because I go to my plates right here and make this a habit. If you can see all your custom plates, that's a clean car, okay? You aren't dupe detected or anything, that is a very clean car right there. So what you saw me just do is I actually changed the plate. This is what I recommend when you sell cars. Never, or don't sell the same plate too many times, even if it's a custom plate. So I drive out after I change the plate, I wait for the little orange save icon to turn, to start turning at the bottom right. Then I go ahead and drive it back in, and you're going to see that I just sell the car right here. I make almost $1 million bucks, and I did it nice and safe. It's a clean car, and I'm 100% sure. Make that a habit, guys, to always check if you have your plates right before you sell a car. If you have your plates, it's a clean car, it is safe to sell. If you don't have your plates, that's a dirty dupe. You don't want to sell that car, okay? If we had a clean dirty dupes glitch, I'd say clean it, but we don't at the moment. So you're gonna have to, I'd say, overwrite that car. It's a dirty dupe. Don't sell a dirty dupe ever. Alright, so what I'm doing right here is I'm actually gonna sell another car back to back. Now, I don't recommend this really too much, but I've been doing it for a little while and I've still been clean. No plates have been taken away, nothing like that. So if you want to sell cars back to back, you can do that, but only in 1 hour, 60 minutes real life, all right? So in 60 minutes, you can sell 2 cars max. If you sell any more than that within 60 minutes, like I said, your account's going to get flagged. Okay, that's very, very important. So what does it mean when you get flagged? What happens when you get flagged? What happens when you get flagged is you actually start raising your exploit level. Now this happens in the background for a little bit until you actually notice that something's going on. It's a little bit of a trap that Rockstar is putting you in. Basically, what's going on is, if I were to sell 3 cars in 1 hour, boom, I get a little marker next to my name, alright? And this is being a dirty player. It's even worse if you've gotten your plates taken away before, you've been dupe detected before. If you're clean, you still get a mark by your name, alright? And you start raising your exploit level. I'm going to show you on the screen right here what the exploit levels are. So if you're level 1, you're basically gonna be allowed to only sell 10 vehicles every 30 hours. Now, you wouldn't know this unless you actually, sold 10 or 10 vehicles and then you went to go sell 1 more in 30 hours and realized, oh crap, I just hit my daily sell limit. So that there you're a level 1. All right, and level 2, 3, 8, and then 6 cars, every 30 hours. Once you get to level 4, 5, and 6, that's when you actually really notice that you're dupe detected. Okay, you are officially dupe detected if you're at level 4, 5, and 6. Then they know you're selling dupes basically. Even if you're selling real cars, you're still kind of considered dupe detected basically. So level 4, 5, and 6, what happens at that? You actually lose your custom plates. But as you can see, you could still sell 5 cars, 4 cars, or 3 cars every 30 hours. So you can still make a shitload of money, even if you are technically dupe detected and you have no custom plates. Problem is, if you don't got custom plates, you can't do certain glitches, all right? There's 2 types of glitches. 2 types of car duplication glitches, I should say. You have merge glitches, and you also have carbon copy glitches. The solo money glitch that we have right now, with the SP to MP glitch that I posted, I'll leave a link down in the description in the pinned comment of all the money glitches that we're doing right now. That solo money glitch when you're online as Franklin and stuff, that's a carbon copy glitch. That's why you need custom plates, because the game literally copies the same exact car with the plate and everything. If you duplicated a car with a generic plate that wasn't custom, you didn't order it off of iFruit or anything like that, those cars are dirty. You have the same generic plate on multiple cars. Those are all dirty cars. If you try to take those into LSC, you would see that you have no custom plate options. That means that they're dirty. Okay, if you were to sell one of those, just one, if you sold one dirty dupe, you are officially dupe detected. You've lost your plates, your privileges for plates on all cars after that. Every single car, okay? So that's really, really important. You guys have to realize that you do not want to sell dirty dupes. So this is actually the car duplication glitch I was talking about right here, the solo one. You need custom plates for this. Just like the Sultan glitch, where the Sultan stack, where you change your MOC to Weapon and Vehicle Workshop, you need custom plates for that. It's a carbon copy glitch. Okay, but it's actually a better one because you're changing the plate. Well, if you have custom plates like I do, I change the plate for every dupe. So they're even more safe after that. So that's a really cool glitch because of that fact. Now, there's other glitches. The 2-player retro glitch that Fart Crew found, where you're 2 players in the bunker, you have to have the same bunker, and you duplicate a car for each other, and it goes back and forth. You just help each other out. That one is a merge glitch. What a merge glitch is, you actually get a fresh plate from the Thagio or the elegy that you're overwriting. All right, so that brings that generic plate over to your new car. So every single new dupe, you get a brand new generic plate. None of those are dirty. They're clean from the start. You don't need custom plates or anything. Merge glitches are the best because even for dirty players can do merge glitches and sell those cars in peace, basically, unless you have a crazy daily sell limit that you need to follow. But yeah, so we've gone over the exploit levels. Now, here's what you do to avoid hitting a daily sell limit, basically. If you want to avoid it, never sell more. Like I said, only sell 2 cars within 1 hour. So that means never sell more than 2 cars within 60 minutes. If you sell 3 or more, you're gonna get flagged. All right. And also, you want to space each car sale by 31 minutes, all right? If you want to just sell 2 in 1 hour, wait a few hours, sell another 2, wait a few hours, sell another 2, you can do that as well. But you need to make sure you're not selling more than 8 within 1 day. That's 30 hours, guys. So one GTA day is technically 30 hours real time, all right? So the way that you want to calculate this is, say you start selling cars at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all right? So that means 1 o'clock the next day is 24 hours. You have to add another 6 hours to that, so that'd be 7 p.m. the next day. That's a full 30-hour period. Within that 30 hours, you can only sell 8 cars max. I actually only recommend 7 cars, especially if you've been dupe detected already. So that's the way that you want to calculate it. And once that 30 hours is up, it's up. The only time that 30-hour period starts over again is the next time you sell a car, all right? So the second, if you don't know that if you're still within a 30-hour period of selling cars, just stop selling for 30 hours. If you stop selling for 30 hours, you've reset it completely and you're good. Now, the next time you sell a car, that 30-hour, time frame is going to start back up again. All right, so you sell 1 car, boom, 30 hours is going. You can only sell 7 more cars after that, max, until that 30-hour period is over. That's the way you want to calculate that. Now, a safe way to do it actually is your first 30-hour period, you could sell 8 cars. Your second 30-hour period, go ahead and sell 7 cars. your third 30-hour period, go ahead and sell 6 cars. You can do it that way. I've heard some people say you don't want to do weird patterns or, things that they can track. I used to do it that way and it was perfectly fine. Now I'm kind of just sporadic. I sell like 4, 5, or 6 cars every 30 hours. Nothing crazy at all different times. I got a lot of money and I love this account, so I don't want to see anything happen to it. So I'm not trying to get dupe detected or anything like that. So that's the way that I would kind of recommend actually selling the cars, okay? So we're also going to go into what happens when you sell too many and you're like 100% dupe detected, you're past the exploit level 7, you're actually a repeat cap offender. A repeat cap offender means that you hit your daily sell limit once, say for example, and then you went to go, you're like, it's no big deal, let me just keep selling cars. You hit your daily sell limit again, like you take your car to LSE and it says you've reached your daily sell limit. You're technically a repeat cap offender. There's 2 levels I'm going to leave up on the screen right now. Repeat cap offender level 1 and repeat cap offender level 2. If you're level 1, you can only sell 2 cars every 30 hours for the next 9 months. I think that's actually changed. I do believe it's a year now, so it's actually for 12 months. So you're forced to literally sell only 2 cars every 30 hours for the next, year. That's pretty crazy. If you're a repeat cap offender level 2, even worse, you can only sell 1 car every 30 hours for the next, 12 months or a year basically. So it says no cap recovery, but I've known people that have actually recovered from this. They just completely stopped selling cars. If you don't want to deal with that, if you're a repeat cap offender, if you got a daily sell limit that's really low, just quit selling cars. If you want to just, raise your sell limit, which is what we're going to talk about right now, how to actually raise your sell limit. Say you are dupe detected, say you got your custom plates taken away, say all that stuff happened to you, and you're like, just what do I do at this point? Stop selling cars, guys. It's addicting, I know, but you gotta just stop selling cars. If you want to keep doing dupe glitches, I guess, for the fun of it, but don't make dirty dupes and stop selling cars, and make sure you don't have any dirty dupes in your garages. If you have multiple cars with the same dirty, generic plate, write over those cars with anything, with a street car, with a free elegy, buy over them, whatever you want to do. Get them out of your garages. The game can detect that you have dirty dupes in your garages. So I've gone over a lot of stuff right there. I think I've basically touched upon everything, the types of glitches, all the exploit levels, how you should be selling, what you need to avoid. But yeah, man, I really hope this was helpful to you guys. It's information that not a lot of, YouTubers touch on, but I really felt like you guys needed to know all this and the history of it and why it actually started and what you should do from now on, okay? Follow these rules. If you need to rewatch this video, go ahead. If you need to write this stuff down, I recommend writing it down. I'm even going to leave a link down in the description on the article that was written in the whole thread that was written on 7 Sins, where this information came from. Big shout out to Nick Gore and his team. They're the ones that scavenged through all the game files, and they actually found all this information out for us to release it and let us know what Rockstar did without us really knowing, and they try to kind of sneak it under the rug. Since we can look at the game files, we figured it out. So thank you to those guys. Thank you to everybody who supports the Roll Easy channel. I hope you guys keep duping, man. We're gonna have these glitches probably all of Monday as well, but Tuesday, I guarantee you, I almost 100% guarantee you, 90% if not 100% of these money glitches will all be patched. All right, maybe not the Sultan glitch, that thing just keeps living on, it never dies, but the majority of these glitches are gonna get patched. Okay, so take advantage now. We're only gonna have one more day after this. We got tonight left, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. I'm Roll Easy here. A lot of information. I'm out of breath here from talking like that for so long. But yeah, some great information here. Follow it down to a T. Rewatch the video if you have to. Hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. I got awesome videos like this with crazy information and a lot more cool stuff on the way. All right, so apart from that, I guess drop a like on the video as well. Hit that blue thumbs up if you really want to support the channel. A like really goes a long way. I'm telling you, I really do love that stuff. Go ahead and turn on post notifications if you haven't already for the freshest and the most informative, just like this video, the most informative, dope GTA 5 online content. Peace out, everybody. Happy duping and be safe out there. Peace.